You will, Mr. Now, may I just have your approval for this Local Government Alliances Amendment number 2 for this year's regulations?
What is it?
It's a statutory instrument to be laid before the House. As Minister responsible for local government, we need you to authorise that the revised paragraph 5 of number 2 Regulation 1971 shall come into operation on March the 18th next, revoking Regulation 7 of the Local Government Alliances Amendment Regulations 1954B.
What the hell does all that mean?
It's all right, there is an explanatory note, Minister. These regulations are to make provision for prescribing the amounts of attendance and financial loss allowances payable to members of local authorities. Explanatory note, Regulation 3 of the Local Government Alliances Amendment Regulations 1971, the 1971 regulations, substituted a new regulation for Regulation 3 of the 1954 regulations. Regulation 3 of the Local Government Alliances Amendment Regulations 1972, the 1972 regulations, further made amends Regulation 3 of the 1954 regulations by increasing the maximum rates of attendance and financial loss allowances. Regulation 7 of the 1982 regulations revoked both Regulations 3 and 5 of the 1971 regulations, Regulation 5 being a regulation revoking earlier spent regulations, with effect from 1st of April next. These regulations preserve Regulations 3 and 5 of the 1971 regulations by revoking Regulation 7 of the 1972 regulations.
And that's an explanatory note?
Well, yes, Minister, I think that's all quite clear.
Why do I have to listen to this piddling gobbledygook?